Hello everyone, Super Tim 101 here, and today we're going to be doing something a bit different. Many of you know, or might have figured out from my profile picture, that I like Magic the Gathering. I started back in 1994, and Prodigal Sorcerer was my favorite card, hence Super Tim. I've played on and off since then, and every now and then, there's a set that really picks my interests. Sets like Mirrodin, or Innistrad, or Ikoria. I tend to like the aesthetic or the mechanics of those sets, and I go all in on them. I don't often do this though, because as those of you who are Magic the Gathering fans know, it takes a lot of investment. But recently, another set caught my eye, and that is Bloomburrow. And Bloomburrow's aesthetic are these sort of anthropomorphic animals as the main characters, kind of like Redwall or Podkin One Ear. And I liked it a lot. And I also thought these sorts of characters might appeal to my kids and would help them learn how to play. So, over the past couple months, I've been collecting a lot of Bloomburrow. Now, I still haven't found the squirrel precon to these commander decks, and at this point, I probably won't. That's okay, because everything I've gotten so far has been pretty cool. So, today, we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Bloomburrow bundle. That's right, this thing right here. Now, this contains 9 play boosters, some art punch outs, a spin down die, and a bunch of full art lands. Now, I don't have the best hardware and the best equipment to kind of do these sorts of videos, but honestly, I just kind of wanted to jump in and give it a try. So if you like this kind of content and I get some good feedback, I would be willing to invest into some hardware and keep making these videos. So with that in mind, let's crack into it and see what we get. All right, let's see here. Nope. Now, I believe this is kind of like the old fat packs that they used to have, but I haven't purchased a whole lot of those in a long time. So this is my first one. I don't know, since I can't remember. So first we start with some of this kind of cool. See what all the fuzz is about. Cool art that contains these characters. Again, a very Redwall, a very Podkin One Ear. If you've read those books, esque. Um, and here we go. Here is the box. It's already kind of cool, and I'm looking forward to using this as a way to store some of the cards. And off the bat, we do have a spin down die. Now, this is something that I really like. I have a bunch of spin down dies from various sets, like Brave Storm set, or I don't remember else for the old Reanimator premium deck. Has the paw print for 1, and then the Bloomburrow symbol at the top for the 20. And I just really appreciate spin down die, and I use them quite a lot in my commander games. And then here are our got some punch outs, some art punch outs, some tokens, things like that. Some of the planeswalkers and other characters that are shifted into these characters. That's kind of cool artwork there. And here are our play boosters. We have 9 play boosters. Something this as well. These are the basic lands. Side. And jump into these basic lands. Let's see what they got here. What they look like. Yep. These are full art basic lands. Camera here. Ones. I always do appreciate the full art lands. You know, way back in the day with the unglued sets in first um, debuted the full art basic lands. I didn't really get any of those. I just wasn't even in a position to purchase those. But then they reprinted a bunch of full art lands in Zendikar, and I was able to pick up a bunch of. And since then, there've been a lot of full art lands. And I think they're just really cool. So why don't we jump into our first play boosters here? Now the play boosters are just regular cards without any sort of the premium stuff as Sticky Tongue Sentinel, Duo, Conduit, Conduct Electricity, Glide Dive, Duo, Metal Guard, Arc Form Harvester, Bark Knuckle Boxer, Playful Shove. Start our comments. Actually, Bark Knuckle Box Shove, Heirloom Epic, Feed the Cycle, Rares Mist Breath. There. Another full art mountain. Then a foil, a long stalk. These interesting art pieces as High Dipper Duo, Sazakap's Brew, Colonel Hunger, Druid of the Spade, Score Up, Life Creed Duo, Seedpod Squire, Harnesser of the Storms is our commons, Toro Guard Mentor, Galewind Moose, Long River Lurker, rare is Vren the Relentless, full art plane, then a Pond Prophet as our foil, and a token, Tender Wildguard. Rapid Rabbit, Grilled Spark Shooter, Bumbleflower's Turf Pot. Bumbleflower is one of the characters in the precon. Thornplate Intimidator, Baker's Bane Duo, Corpseberry Cult, Uncharted Haven, Harvestrite Host. Off to that was our Lupin Flower Village, Seasoned Warren Guard, Starscape Innkeepers, one of the enchantment classes, as debuted in one of the Dungeons and Dragons set. Full art mountain, a foil War Squeak. Cool little piece there. Yep. Again, one of the things that drew me to Bloomburrow was the art itself. Not just because we read Redwall as a kid, but recently with my own kids, being able to read something like Podkin and other sort of fantasy books, fun, and I thought this would be a Treetop Sentries, Dire Downdraft, Carrot Cake, gotta love it, War Squeak, Dire Sight, Mind Drill Assailant, Saver. Going on to our uncommons, Mouse Trapper, Keyforged Sword, Heartfire Hero, Bushy Bodyguard. Rare is Whiskervale Forerunner, another Mountain, Foil Ruthless Negotiation, then a token Starscape. Oops. The Pollywallop, that sounds fun. Runaway Together, Thistledown Players, Roughshod Duo, Early Winter, Cash Grab, Metal Guard. Here's a regular Ruthless Negotiation, Clifftop Lookout, Parting Gust, Hazel's Nocturne, and then a Keen-Eyed Curator as the rare. Another Mountain, got a lot of the mountains this time. And then a foil Baker's Bane Duo. This is kind of cool. And the art is just fascinating. Really well done, I feel like, this time around. Three Tree Root Weaver, Night Whirl Hermit, Sonar Strike, Lania's Pathmaker, Scales of Shale, Cindering Cutthroat, Bark Form Harvester, Oak Hollow Village, Alien Recruiter, Fireglass Mentor. Short Bow, that looked fun. I remember seeing. And then a rare is as Dawn's Truce. Another mountain. Crazy on the mountains here. And then a foil 3-tree mascot and a token iridescent vine. Put that on the bottom and get to it at the end. There we go. Another 3-tree Weaver. World Hermit, sounds like familiar. Another Carrot Cake. Alania's Pathmaker. Bonebind Orator. Moonrise Cleric. Fountainport Bell. Ashlasher. Bell. So good. Like back in the day, we had Terror, destroy target non-black, non-artifact creature. Now we have Fell, destroy target creature. It is a sorcery though. Wildfire Howl. Hop to it. And a rare is our Darkstar Augur. Another full art mountain. And then we've got a foil Ravine Raider. With a fish token. Gotta have fish tokens. Glide Dive Duo. Rust Shield Rampager. Mind Spiral. Waxwane Witness. Agate Assault. Psychic Whirl. Whisker Quill Scribe. Head of the Homestead. Moonstone Harbinger. Wind Whisker. Flame Cache Gecko. And ooh, a mythic. Igra, Eater of All. Ooh, not a bad mythic. It's our first mythic, and it's an Igra. Not bad at all. It's got Ward, Sacrifice of Food, which maybe in set is not bad, but like in general, that's going to be difficult for a lot of people to do, which gives it sort of effective hexproof in some ways, although it does give you the ability to sacrifice it. Nevertheless, here we go. A full art swamp. We got something different than a mountain. That's good. And then a foil Thornplate Intimidator. Oh, and we got Mr. Foxglove as the art. He comes as the secondary commander in Miss Bumbleflower, which is the one of the precons. Mr. Foxglove. One of my daughter's favorite cards there. A Tree Guard Duo again. Pearl of Wisdom. I love this one. As a common, draws you cards if you control otters. It's great. Rabbit Response. Steam Path Charger. Scales of Shale. Uncharted Haven. Corpseberry Cultivator. Starscape Cleric. Flash Portal. Seasoned Warren Guard. Rare is the Azure Beast Binder. Ooh, we got another rare here. Kidnap. Okay. Full art foil forest. And a foil Hidden Grotto with a Bushy Bodyguard token. So those are our play boosters, and we did get one mythic out of it, which was kind of fun. Igra. I like that. I'll take that. And finally, we've got the some more lands here. And on top of that, we've got a foil Thundertrap Trainer. Then we have our foil full art lands. Then regular foil. Comes with a lot of lands, which helps people get started, I think. You know, especially if they're new. They get a bunch of lands to start with. But then it gives you the foil lands, which are kind of fun as well. And the full art, I think foil art lands are just sort of better than regular, I'd say regular land. So that is the Bloomburrow bundle. I think it's actually a really good starting place. I also picked up 3 of the 4 precons, as well as the starter kit for Bloomburrow. All of them have been a lot of fun. I think this set is very balanced in itself. It'd be fun to play limited if I still did that kind of stuff. But as it is, it's just a fun aesthetic, and I like it. And this was great. This was a lot of fun. So if you liked it, leave a comment. Tell me what I can do better. I know I don't have the right sort of lighting, look at the glare, the lighting or the camera for this, but it was still a little fun excursion into another hobby I have, Magic the Gathering. So if you like this kind of content, think about leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks. Have a great day.